In Foodie's latest video, she made Bibi's Mafe recipe, and I'm really glad she did because it reminded me of a project. For those of you who don't know, I started off this channel cooking girl world recipes, and it was lots of fun. Over the years, as the recipes dried up, my channel evolved into less cooking, more commentary. At one point, the channel was even struck by another creator, so I had to delete a bunch of videos. This is where the project part comes in. I'll be remixing the older videos, improving the sound quality, and re-releasing them. In this video, I'll take you back in time to 2022 when I cooked Mafe with Bibi and Foodie. Back then, I was really into picture-in-picture, so you would see my cooking off in the corner and I would do drop-down text. In this video, anything you see in a red text box will be current day me, and anything in black was back then. Believe it or not, there are some good girl world recipes out there, and this is one of them. So without further ado, let's get back in the kitchen. One of the best things about Mafe is that it takes really simple, basic ingredients, and it's not that difficult to put together. I did need to make a few substitutions. I didn't want to buy any special peanut butter or stock cubes, but you'll see my notes drop down in text.
Cooking with Bibi. Today we're going to be making Senegalese dish called Mafe, and it is a peanut butter stew like type sauce. We are going to add some carrots, probably about 3 carrots chopped up, some scotch, I think these are scotch bonnet peppers, I'm pretty sure. Some all natural peanut butter, you do need the all natural peanut butter, some minced garlic, a can of tomato paste. I prefer the original, but I accidentally picked up Italian herbs, so some black pepper, 2 potatoes. I'm probably not going to use all of this onion. I'm probably going to use half of onion. It could be any type of onion.
Side note here, I think that a yellow onion or a sweet onion work best for this. You don't want anything too overpowering.
And I'm going to use 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Now, most people who make this dish use bone-in, but this is just the chicken I have on hand right now. So, and we're going to use 2 cubes of jumbo, which is just like, it's a type of seasoning, stock cube. You can get these in African or Caribbean stores, I think. I know in African stores for sure you can, African grocery store. And I'm going to use this to grind the cube up. And we're going to use some peanut oil to, just...
Now, if you want to try to make Mafe, the cooking time will depend on the meat you use. Making a chicken or a vegetarian version would be much, much faster than, say, beef. As we get into the cooking portion of the video, don't be put off by the oil. You can easily use less.
Oh gosh! Okay, so first step we do is we add the chicken breast. This is like cooking ASMR on medium-high heat in the peanut oil. And we're going to cook it on both sides. Bibi's cooking. So we're just going to cook this and then eat it. And I'll be back whenever the chicken's brown. Ooh, yum. Look how brown those chicken baby breasts are getting. And see the little, at the bottom, that's all flavored down there. I know it looks like a lot of oil, but the juices from the chicken are mixing with that. Oh, I wish you could smell this place right now. Smells good, eh, babe? Thanks for cooking.
Oh man, I'd forgotten how bad the audio levels are on these older videos. So keep in mind, she's got the hood going, Bibi's frying chicken, and she talks really loud. There isn't much I can do with this other than turn her down about 20%, but I want you to be able to hear her talking too.
Now we're just going to add the chopped onion to the chicken. He did drain out a little bit of the oil. I'm not a great cameraman. Add a little bit of minced garlic. To your taste. Everything is to your taste. I mean, You can add as many onions, as much garlic, as much everything you want pretty much of any of these ingredients. I know I'm weird. Alright. Chop, chop, chop. I did wash these vegetables, but I don't peel them. Do I need to peel the potatoes?
If you want.
So we're gonna chop. The good thing about Mafe is you can have big chunks of vegetables. Like, usually they put just big chunks of vegetables. You don't have to cut them too small. Because you want them to withstand the cooking, you know? I'm just gonna put the lid, just let everything cook together for now. And so the potatoes, we're just gonna cut into pieces like that. Alright, so we're just gonna add some jumbo seasoning. He's adding it now.
Not all of it.
Not all of it, just some of it. So just half now. Oh my gosh. That looks so good. Again, there's so many different ways. I mean, his mom and sister, you know, they've been making Mafe in Senegal for years and years. They're just, you know, I've never, before I met him, I've never made this, so I can't compare to their cooking, you know. But we're gonna put the lid on for a few minutes, and yeah. And now he's mixing, is that the whole can?
Yeah.
Of tomato paste. Oh yeah, baby. And it's gonna mix with all the oils. So I'm just gonna mix it around, put the lid on, let it cook for a little bit. Looks good, babe. Hi, Sam. He is peeling the potatoes because he does not like the peel on potatoes, but I do. I don't mind. But I guess in this dish, it's better without the peel. But again, it's pretty much to your preference, so. More water to cover the veggies. You can add as much water as you like. It depends how soupy you like your Mafe. We like ours more on the thick side. So, and we poked holes all throughout the chicken breast. The chicken breasts are going to absorb all that flavor. It's a very simple dish, but it's very delicious.
You gotta put water because if you put the peanut butter, it's gonna be sticky.
Yeah, you have to put. Don't you put more water when you put the peanut butter though?
Yes.
So put enough water at least to cover the veggies and cook them, you know. So now we just let this cook for. You're gonna put the water and cover it and let it cook until the vegetables are tender, and then you're gonna come back and put the peanut butter. Okay, we're getting ready to add the PB&J. No, just the PB. Amazing amount of rice. Okay, we're gonna add some peanut butter. Oh yeah. Creamy goodness. I have not eaten since I had some leftover of that lentil lasagna with some side salad, 2 squares of dark chocolate, and that's it. I'm saving my calories for this meal. Yum yum. So I think you just put a couple of tablespoons. Are you going to add more water? And add, I think we've added about 2 or 3 cups, about 3 cups of water so far. So he's gonna add probably about another cup. We just eyeball, we really don't measure things. So about 4 cups of water total. And then we're just gonna cover the stuff up, guys, and let it cook. We're gonna reduce the heat and let it cook.
Yeah.
for about, I'd say about what, 20 minutes? Give or take.
Yeah.
You'll know when it's ready. The oil will separate on the top. You'll see. It's splattered everywhere, but it's done. So we're just gonna skim a little bit of the oil off the top. Once you stir it in, you know, it mixes, but...
If you do try to make mafe, then just remember the amount of oil you use in the beginning to brown the chicken is what you end up with. If you're using dark meat like I did, then more oil will come off of the chicken, and of course the peanut butter will separate a little bit as well.
So traditionally in Senegal and in other African countries too, you eat off the same big plate.
Yeah.
Like there's one big plate of food made for the whole family and for friends and neighbors who come and eat, right? And they invite everybody to eat. They're so generous and nice. And everybody just eats, you know? But if I go into your spot, is that rude?
Yes.
Okay, can I have the Maggi or the Bragg's soy? Sriracha. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try. Gotta give them a beauty bite. So let me just get that. Beauty bite. Oops. Ah! Wow.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this trip back in time with me. One thing I found really interesting about this old video is how much Foodie interacted. Even though Bibi did the majority of the cooking, she was there making commentary, asking questions. It's so different than what she is doing now. If you ever wanted to try a Girl World recipe, this is a good one to start with. Honestly, it's really, really good. Drop me a line in the comments and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you.